Well, hello, my beautiful souls. This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly, intuitive catalyst conduit. I really hope the sound works without my holding this mic because it's another new one, but I suspect that I need a better setup. Today, I want to talk to you all about the bare truth, which I hope will be an uplifting message or at least something that would cause a ping on somebody's radar, even if it's just one person. Because I am experiencing something that needs to be shared, and it's a wake up call for me because we are all human beings, even though some of us don't act like it at times. And we tend to blame other people for what is going wrong or for what is not going right in our lives. And so I simply want to share a little bit about what has been happening in mine to point you all in the right direction and don't go the way I have been going. Because, like for instance, I am accustomed banking with an investment house. I opened that account before I left this country in my 20s, only to now discover, in fact, 2 days ago, that because they are not receiving the support from the government of Trinidad and Tobago, they are now being squeezed by all the other banks, the commercial banks, and now they have received an edict, notice the word I used, from Citibank Corporation headquarters in the United States, telling them that they are not authorized, which is really what it is, to receive any check payments in US dollars unless it is made out to the Unit Trust Corporation in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, is that bullshit or what? So there I am now. I can no longer deposit my US checks, which I need to live, to buy food, etc., etc. So I return to my very humble place of abode because, I mean, the woman, I've only been here a few months, the woman proudly stated, let's correct that she painted, and yes, it looked like a decent paint job. I've been here 4 months, and what have I discovered? That in fact, the paint was is to cover the fungus and the water damage, which is ongoing because now I can see everything printing out through the paint job. And so while I am in the process of finding something decent, this woman comes to tell me that she had, because I had to go find another place to open my bank account. And the rules here are very stringent. It's because this is a developing country. I have never experienced it in Switzerland, nor in the USA. You just go in with your money and your ID and you open a bank account. Here, they want a utility bill attached to your rental agreement. And this owner of this property tells me that she has never heard of this, which I heard of when I returned to this country a few years ago. They put you through the hoops. You literally have to show proof of where your money is coming from. Notwithstanding the fact that in all banks all over the world, once you begin certain transactions, you create a pattern. And it's only when the pattern changes that that will raise a red flag in their system. That's normal. So now I have to wait on this creature who claims that she has never heard of this and all other sorts of um, excuses. And I was tempted, and no, not only tempted, I started to get really pissed off. I mean, fucking furious, because I am not accustomed to this bullshit. But then I had to look at myself because, when things happen, it's simply a symptom of where you are emotionally. That means where I am emotionally because I am having serious experiencing, I prefer that word, serious issues in finding my joy, in identifying my joy. And because of that, my vibrations are not what they should be. They are not high. They keep fluctuating all the time, which is why I know I cannot attract all the time the situations that I desire. So this is why I entitled this the bare truth. Because the fact is, you see, when you are not vibrating on an abundant level, shit happens. And that means simply that you have to go into yourself. You have to focus on your mind, on your own emotions, and you have to get clear about what you really want in your life. And that is what this is about. So I sincerely hope that this is a message that will be significant to at least one person. If it does, then it would make this transmission worthwhile. We have to focus on what we want in our lives. That's number one. Number two, we have to feel right in our skin. We have to focus on where we want to get to. Not what we want, because what we want, in fact, is the trigger to focus on where we want to be. Consequently, it's your thoughts that you need to change because, in fact, that is the only thing that we are in control of. That's the way it is. Once you focus and you control your thoughts, you control your thinking, that thinking influences your attitude. That thinking changes your vibrations. And because everything is energy, that changes your energy as well. So on that note, my beautiful souls, I will say toodaloo, tara, see you soon. And I hope this was significant for someone. Till next time.